We've seen many of America's automotive manufacturers move away from making small vehicles, not because they weren't popular and they didn't sell good, because they just weren't profitable. It's much more profitable to build big trucks and SUVs, not little cars and SUVs. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff Ford, and today we're talking about this 2017 Ford Transit Connect XL. Let's dive in. This is another perfect example of a great vehicle that was very popular on the new and pre-owned side, but unfortunately Ford just discontinued it. And you know, it's not necessarily Ford's fault. It's very tight these days for automotive manufacturers. They do everything they can to maintain, to stay profitable, and it's not always easy. And unfortunately, small vehicles like this, another casualty of the bean counters. But on the pre-owned side, we can still find some nice examples. It's getting harder and harder. People love these things, so they snap them up, and when they get them, since they can't replace them, they tend to hold on to them. But luckily for us, we got our hands on this nice 2017 example. It's in great condition. This would make a great personal vehicle, work vehicle. If you have a small school, daycare, church, and need to move 7 people, this is perfect for it. And you can also fold down the seats and turn it into a cargo van. For an engine, we have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine pumping out right around 170 horsepower. That has made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission. You're not going to win any races, but plenty of power to move this thing along. And it's also pretty fuel efficient. And it's a small vehicle. It's a compact little vehicle, so it's very easy to park and maneuver in a tight city environment. Yet it's almost like a magic trick when you go in get in the inside, which we'll do shortly, of just how much interior space it has. It almost kind of reminds me of Doctor Who's TARDIS. It looks like a small police booth on the outside, and you get in, and it's this gigantic room. It's almost the case for the Transit Connect. Let's take a look. Remarkably spacious and so much headroom. I'm 6'2". Look how much headroom I have. They even have a nice little cargo shelf up here, or a storage shelf. Nice comfortable seating position, great visibility. This one has 47,369 miles, pretty low miles. Most 2017 Transit Connects, looking at our market research, they have 10 to 20,000 miles more. So a nice clean example. This is the XL. It has a vinyl interior, which, you know, isn't very exotic and luxurious, but it's easy to keep clean, especially if you have kids and stuff like this. This is just perfect for easy cleanup. It won't get stained and discolored as easily as like a cloth interior. The AC blows cold. Great seating position. The seats are manually adjustable, but you have a lot of adjustability. A great alternative for someone who doesn't want a minivan or a crossover SUV. That's kind of a mix of a car and a minivan, but minivans, obviously minivans aren't always the coolest choice. So if you want something that's a little bit funky, a little bit different, this would be a great alternative over a minivan. And on top of that, it's smaller than most minivans. Most minivans are a lot larger than this Transit Connect. Nice, spacious third row seating accommodations. I had that front seat adjusted for my height. You can see I have plenty of leg room, ton of headroom. So even though it's a small vehicle, you can pack the people in here and they're not going to be too uncomfortable. Here's a cool feature. If you're not using the front seat, you can fold it down and turn it into a table for the rear occupants. Pretty good idea. And the third row seats aren't too bad as far as space goes either. Not too bad at all. And you can fold all the seats flat, turning it into a cargo van if you want. So you have sliding doors on both sides. Then you have these rear access doors. So great for work, great for cargo hauling, people hauling, very versatile. It's like a Swiss Army knife. It's like a utility knife of vehicles. The third row seats fold fairly flat as well. So you can see that the third row seats fold fairly flat as well. This great idea on Ford's part is that you have these panels to turn it into a nice flat cargo area and to keep the seats from getting damaged from sliding cargo in and out and stuff like that. Well, there you have it, a nice example of a long wheelbase 2017 Transit Connect XL. Thanks for watching. We are Scarff Ford. My name is Joe. We've been in business over 100 years. We sell new Fords and Isuzus, and of course we have a wide range of pre-owned vehicles, pre-owned Fords and everything else across the board. Thanks so much for watching and hope to see you soon.